Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome in to Peachtree City, Georgia, the site of the Soccer Down Here High School Game of the Week. This is a big one. Dalton visiting McIntosh. Top two teams in the coaches' rankings in 5A in Georgia high school soccer so far in 2023. My name's Jason Longshore. Thanks for joining us on the Soccer Down Here Network. All of our matches are presented by Kaiser Permanente. Thank you to Kaiser Permanente for helping us cover soccer at all levels across the state of Georgia. These are two of the blue bloods when it comes to boys high school soccer in Georgia. Multiple state championships in recent years. Many times these two teams decide who gets to the state championship match or who wins it. This is a rare early season meeting between the two of them. Great crowd on hand during winter break here in Peachtree City at McIntosh High School. Dalton comes in 7-0 on the season. McIntosh comes in 6-0. For the visiting Catamounts, starting lineup, Israel Soria, Herman Santana, Jose Chavarria, Christopher Lopez, Angel Salesis, David Saldana, Diego Paez, Ezequiel Ortiz, Alexis Plaza, Romeo Chavarria, and Darwin Penado. For the host Chiefs, Sam Thornhill gets the start in goal. Drew Stanton, Ben Slay, Will Idam, Yansu An, Jacob Wituki, Alton Hody, Matthew Yee, Gabe Mwanda, Caleb Kreitner, and Carter Groh complete the starting lineup today. Just seconds away from kick. Both teams on the pitch. McIntosh in the all-green, Dalton in the all-white. Let's kick it for 40 minutes from Peachtree City. McIntosh moving from left to right on your radio dial. Intercept the initial kick. Dalton's able to regain possession. Battle on the far side. Chiefs come away with it. Player down, no foul called. Dalton trying to get control. They do down the right side. Salesis driving across the middle of the pitch. Tries to lay it off square. Doesn't connect. Pass down the wing from the Catamounts and run down into the corner. Looking for the option to get a cross in. Boxed into the corner, up against the corner flag. Catamounts earn an early throw. Romeo Chavarria earns the throw. Chavarria throws into the edge of the 18. Laid off, battle for it up against the end line. Great footwork by the Catamounts. Dribble into the 18. Clearance, another throw for Dalton early. Chavarria to take. Once again, throws into the 18. Turn attempt, doesn't come off. Cleared back out for another throw. Ezequiel Ortiz trying to turn that time. Chavarria will try it again. Same thing. Into the corner of the 18. Turn, shot, blocked. Chiefs trying to break. That's broken up. McIntosh, though, finds possession, and now they have it through the middle of the pitch. Long diagonal to the left side. Hody into the 18. Hody with a cross. Nobody's there yet. Chiefs run it down, recycle possession out wide to the right. Another cross in. Dalton able to get to the first touch. They haven't been able to clear. Now they do. Little frantic here early. Chiefs force a turnover. Great turn from Hody. Shot save at the near post by Soria. Great turn from Alton Hody, looking for his 11th goal of the season. Israel Soria, the senior goalkeeper for Dalton, denies him. McIntosh in possession in the middle third. Ben Slay denied as he tried to play that square cross to the middle. It's going to be a McIntosh throw 10 yards inside their own attacking half. Carter Groh steps up to take this. The senior launches it down the flank. Flicked on by Hody. Cleared by the Catamounts, looking for Zeke Ortiz. Will Idam runs it down, plays back to the goalkeeper, Sam Thornhill. Thornhill at the top of his 18. A little bit of a loose touch, but he's got plenty of time. His long ball's picked off by Penato. Penato heads it down, but McIntosh is able to scramble a clearance away through Hyunsu An. Catamounts throw on the far side, just inside their own defensive half. Thrown in down the line. Chiefs regain possession. Drop back to Idam. Idam low through the middle, still in their own half. Now back to Thornhill. Laid off by Kreitner. Thornhill in possession in his 18. Plays towards the center circle. Header won by Chavarria. Romeo Chavarria starting at left back for Dalton. His brother Jose playing right next to him as the left center back. Zeke Ortiz in possession, 30 yards from goal. Tries to hit the through ball, but that's intercepted. Chiefs settle. Looking for a little patience in the build-up, McIntosh. Great test for both of these teams, two of the top teams in the state in any classification. Long ball played into the attacking half, but Dalton gets control. Chavarria up the line, flick on. Intercepted by Mwanda. Mwanda earns a free kick at midfield. It's a great read from the junior, Gabe Mwanda. Saw that flick coming, steps in the passing lane, regains possession for McIntosh. Free kick played into the center circle. Long diagonal down the right side looking for Slay. Too much. Goal kick Dalton. So far we've seen Dalton try to combine and work their way up the pitch in the first 5 minutes. McIntosh looking for that ball over the top. Two coaches in Matt Cheeves and Bunky Colvin who know one another so well. Learned today that they actually went to the same elementary school. McIntosh, long ball down the middle. Header won by Jose Chavarria. Heads it wide out to the right side. It's going to be a McIntosh throw. Edge of the attacking third for the Chiefs. Hyunsu An will step up to take this. He's going to go all the way back, about 8 lanes on the track. So this is a long throw heading into the 18. See how Dalton defends it. Might have created some lanes on the track here. As far as he can possibly go backwards to get room to throw this. He approaches, throws it in about 50, 60 yards. Drops inside the 6. Scrambled clear by the Catamounts. McIntosh still in possession, launch over the top, but the flag goes up. Quick recycle. Tried to play Carter Groh down the right side, but he wasn't able to recover and get back onside. Free kick for Dalton. Driven down the left side, headed back inside by Penato. And popped straight up into the air. Battle for it. Dalton wins the initial header. McIntosh wins the second. Dalton blasts it back into the attacking third, looking for Ortiz. It's over his head. Clearance slammed off of a Catamount by Ben Slay. Be a goal kick for McIntosh. Drew Stanton with that clearance. Actually, it's going to be a throw. Went off the Dalton player a little bit sideways. Throwing down the line. Great turn from Hody. Hody slips it inside. Matthew Yee, top of the 18. Overruns it just a little bit. He's got some help off the post. Don't think Soria got a touch. Could have gotten a slight touch, but it's off the post and out. Dalton now trying to break. It's tackled away from Ortiz. Catamounts get control back in the middle third. Diagonal looking for Ortiz. Idam plays it back to Thornhill. Thornhill up the right side for the Chiefs. Still in their own half. Trying to find a combination. Slay. Pass is picked off. Dalton player tripped up 30 yards from goal. Free kick for the Catamounts. It's a huge opportunity. Matthew Yee overran the initial ball. When he laid it off, Watuki was driving forward, and his shot off the post, maybe with a little help from Israel Soria. Not sure if Soria got a touch or not. Free kick, 35 yards from goal on the left side for Dalton. David Saldana will take this. Right foot low to the top of the 18. Straight off the training ground, but McIntosh was able to stuff that, force it out wide. Saldana drives forward, trying to get a touch. Dalton earns a throw. Interesting free kick. Didn't go with power, just slipped a pass through to a runner at the top of the 18. McIntosh was able to deny it. Romeo Chavarria slips a pass through, sliding challenge up against the end line. A heavy challenge. Ball was already out, so it's a goal kick. Dalton player up. Was not going to be a foul, and everybody is back underway. Pressure from Dalton forces a turnover. It's a throw for the Catamounts on the far side, 20 yards from goal. Thrown into the 18. Ortiz gets a header, but it's an easy catch for Thornhill. A little bit of fireworks early in the first 10 minutes. Thornhill tries to play it out short. McIntosh struggling a bit with the pressure from Dalton, but they get into the middle third. Great work there from Kreitner. Slips it into the center circle. Sliding challenge. McIntosh recovers possession. Mwanda tackled away from him. Game getting a little physical here 10 minutes in. Still no score. Thornhill clears out of McIntosh's 18. Dalton regains possession in the attacking half. Benato. Pass intercepted. Earns a throw. GHSA 5A looking pretty interesting on the boys' side so far. Dalton and McIntosh have maybe taken a step ahead of the rest of the group, but Midtown and Clark Central right behind both of them. Dalton into the 18. Off the throw. Looking for the angle for the shot. Mwanda steps back to regain possession for the Chiefs. Knocks it forward. No foul called. Kreitner helps it along. Dalton keeps it in the attacking half. Jose Chavarria stepping forward. He's tackled off the ball. Opportunity now for McIntosh on the break. Dalton trying to recover. Hody tries to hit the through ball, but it's intercepted. First deflected, then picked off. Dalton back on it in the middle third. Trying to explore the right side. Doesn't work out. Idam clears it into the stands. Dalton throw 35 yards from goal on the right side of the pitch. Subs coming for the Catamounts. We'll see if they get them here. They will. Salvador Martinez and Luis Favela. Favela scored in Dalton's last match Friday night, a big 3-0 win against Southeast Whitfield. Pretty dominant performance from the Catamounts in the Clásico. One of the many Clásicos we see around the state now. We'll be back here later in March for one of the Clásicos between McIntosh and Stars Mill. And hoping to get up for the second leg of Dalton and Southeast Whitfield before the year's over. Thrown in, Dalton in possession. Trying to connect the dots on the right side. McIntosh wads up the paper and throws it away. Here come the Chiefs. Down the right side. Great ball down the right side for Slay. Slay into the 18. Heavy touch, tackled away by Chavarria, but it's a corner for the Chiefs. Outstanding long diagonal there to pick out Ben Slay down the right side. 4 goals, 9 assists on the year for the senior winger. Headed to Maryville in the fall. Number of McIntosh players looking ahead to college soccer in the fall. It's a very senior-led group. Corner played short. Crossed in, back post, just overhit. Soria did not get a touch. Runner crashing at the back post. It was just over his head. Will Idam made the late run. Designed play to play the corner short and then hit the cross. But it's going to be a goal kick instead. Dalton's had more possession. McIntosh has had the better of the chances so far. Neither one has gotten on the board. 26.5 left in the first half. Catamounts, middle third, knocking it into the attacking half. Clearance from Stanton. Throwing it midfield for Romeo Chavarria. Over the head of Ortiz. McIntosh back in possession. Mwanda picks out Hody with a header at midfield. Hody just powering through Catamounts defenders. Overhit the ball looking for Mwanda, who had continued his run. Alton Hody is just a handful up top. Good feet, too, for the big man. Chiefs regained possession off the punt from Soria. Battle in the middle third, a little bit of pinball. Breaks Dalton's way. They're going to get a throw inside the attacking half. Dalton trying to continue to build that rhythm. Throw in down the line. 1v1 in the corner. Does he get the corner kick? No, he does not. Heavy touch by Salaces as he tried to turn that corner. The junior winger is denied by Hyunsu An. Goal kick from Thornhill. McIntosh not going to play this one short. They're going to go along with it from Thornhill. Senior goalkeeper, 4 clean sheets on the year. Comes up just short of midfield. But McIntosh regains possession. It's played back to Thornhill. Thornhill drives it into the middle third once again. Off the boot of Slay. Comes back to him. Chavarria with the interception, but it came off his hand. Darwin Penado. Chavarria was behind him. Penado had the arm out just enough to get the handball called. So free kick McIntosh right at midfield. Idam will take, and he's going to play this long to the top of the 18 or so. Dalton setting the line about 20 yards from goal. Driven to the top of the 18, headed down. Chiefs try to recycle it back into the 18, but it's to the boots of Soria and now into his hands. Jacob Watuki just drove that. Instead of floating the free kick to the backside, drove it. But Dalton in good position. Salvador Martinez squares it out to the right side. Throw for Dalton, 10 yards inside the attacking half on the right flank. Quick throw, looking for Salaces. McIntosh comes away with it through Mwanda. Chiefs from left to right. Slay to Hody. Inside the attacking half now. Long overlap for Carter Grow. Hody picks him out. Square to the top of the 18. Mwanda off the crossbar. Great attack from McIntosh. Long run from Carter Grow, and he cuts the cross back. Gets his head up, picks out the pass, and Mwanda drives it off the top of the crossbar. Did take a touch, so it's going to be a corner. McIntosh will make a sub here before the corner. Judd Denny checking in. 4 goals, 5 assists on the year. He's replacing Kreitner. Corner from the near side. Played short. Same play. Floated to the back post. Collision on the back side. About 5 players there. It just skims off the head of a Chiefs player. I believe it was Idam once again. Going to be a goal kick for Dalton. Felt like early on Dalton had control, but McIntosh had the better chances with the counterpunch. It's McIntosh with the control in the last few minutes. Headed forward off the goal kick, but it's cleared to Ortiz. Ortiz tries to flick it forward quickly to get a Dalton attack jump started. Chiefs come away with it. Middle third, back and forth. It's McIntosh in possession now. Long diagonal to the right side. It's Grow with the overlap again. Gets there first, knocks it off of Chavarria. Corner, McIntosh. Chiefs fans happy with that one. It's hard work from Carter Grow down the right side. Frees up Slay to tuck inside at times because Carter Grow can get up and down the flank. Different look this time for McIntosh. In swinger from the near side. Headed away at the near post. Catamounts want to clear. They do. It's into the middle third. Headed forward by An. Slay. Doesn't quite control that pass like he intended, so it's a Dalton throw. Pretty significant size difference between these two teams. McIntosh a great deal more size. This is one of the smaller Dalton teams we've seen in a while. They earn a throw near midfield. Actually a free kick. Just inside the attacking half for the Catamounts. Romeo Chavarria. Will feint to take that short, so he's going to play it long instead. Zeke Ortiz curls around to the left. It's played behind him. Falls to the top of the 18. Right-footed shot. Wide of the near post. That one just fell for Angel Salaces. Quick opportunity for him from the corner of the 18, just driven into the lacrosse net right next to the goal. Didn't miss by much. Best chance for Dalton. Goal kick played into the middle third. Headed forward by Idam, but Ortiz runs it down at midfield. Dalton in possession down the left. Benado earns a throw. 19 minutes left in the first half. No score as of yet. 2 posts hit by McIntosh. Back of the net has not been hit by either team. McIntosh earns a throw on the near side. Thrown in up the line. Finds Mwanda. Mwanda, quick early cross. Half clear by Jose Chavarria. Full clear immediately after. Dalton throw on the far side. Good look from Mwanda to try to find Hody early with a cross. But Jose Chavarria read it well. Reads another one, steps in front of Hody, blasts it into the attacking half. McIntosh finds Slay up the right side. Loose touch off the arm of Judd Denny, so it's a free kick for Dalton. Played quickly. Martinez up the left side. Can't find Penato. Throw for McIntosh. Thrown in up the line. Chavarria heads it inside. Salvador Martinez. Zeke Ortiz. Penato into the 18. Salvador Martinez trying to get to his right foot. Tackled away. Good defending from McIntosh. Slay wants to turn the corner. Earns a throw. Will Idam with a big defensive play. Salvador Martinez was trying to slip to his right foot for a shot from about 15 yards. Idam read it, didn't let him get there, took the ball away. Throw in up the line. Dalton gets there first. Christopher Lopez with the clearance. Battle for it. Favela gets a touch. Salesis trying to run this one down. But Hyunsu An is going to let it ride for a throw. McIntosh with a throw on the far side. Edge of their defensive third. Long throw down the line, flicked on. Jose Chavarria heads it back into the attacking half for Dalton. McIntosh plays back to their goalkeeper, Sam Thornhill. McIntosh going to try to play through the pressure of Dalton. It doesn't work. Intercepted by Martinez. Taken back by Mwanda. Counter pressure, good. Foul in the backwash. Free kick, McIntosh. The initial giveaway, but quick counter pressure from Mwanda regained possession for McIntosh. Both teams will be making subs here shortly, but not yet. Free kick with 16 minutes left in the first half. Driven long by Idam up the left side. Christopher Lopez heads it out for a throw. Subs now. Mark Grassi back into the match. Or Mark Grassi into the match for the first time for McIntosh, along with Jackson Autry. Diego Paez will be checking back in for Dalton. Paez will replace Salesis. Long throw for McIntosh. About 20 yards from goal. Long run-up thrown into the 18. Top of the 6. Headed on and in. Goal, goal, goal. McIntosh.
Scored by number 4, Will Idam.
The long throw finds Will Idam at the top of the 6. His header into the roof of the net. No chance for Soria, and McIntosh takes the lead with 15:08 left in the first half. The long throw, such a weapon for the Chiefs. Matt Cheeves having a conversation with the assistant referee on the near side. Not sure if there was contact inside the 18. I'm sure there was. Not enough for a whistle or a flag to indicate that the AR saw anything. Dalton will make a sub. Ivan Rodriguez will check in, replacing Darwin Penato. Throw for the Catamounts 20 yards from goal. Chavarria to take. Chavarria, Idam heads it down. Cross in from Rodriguez to the backside. Paez earns a throw. On thought he had been fouled. He was not. Dalton will look for a long throw of their own. Thrown into the 18, near post. Knocked down, trying to turn, can't get the shot off. Top of the 18, Dalton will try it from there. They look for the foul. They don't get it. Catamounts still in possession. Over the head of Rodriguez, and he's fouled. Kind of over the back from Jackson Autry on Ivan Rodriguez. So this is going to be a free kick for Dalton. 25 yards from goal on the left, just outside the hash mark. Actually, about 27 yards. Zeke Ortiz wants this. Ortiz will take this with the left foot. 3-man wall. 27 yards out. Just outside the hash mark. Ortiz drives it into the wall. Back to him. Half volley. Sliced it wide. Just under 15 minutes left. McIntosh leading 1-0 on a goal from Will Idam. Off the long throw from Hyunsu An. I think what Chiefs could have been arguing about on that throw was where it was taken from. It was taken from about 10 yards further up the pitch than where the ball went out. McIntosh in the attacking half, cleared out. They'll get another opportunity, and this one will be about 10, 15 yards off the end line. Long throw incoming. Alton Hody right in front of Israel Soria, the goalkeeper. Trying to make it difficult for Soria to get a clean look. Here's the run-up. Thrown in. Back post. It's headed down. Catamounts are able to get out initially. They get all the way out of their defensive third. Slide by Autry. He slid in underneath the Dalton player. Dalton player makes contact with him, steps on him, and a foul is called and a yellow card is issued to Luis Favela. Autry slid early just to try to block the path. I'm not sure where Favela could have stepped, honestly. Call the foul there, that's fine. The yellow card feels a little harsh.
Now subbing for Dalton, Angel Salesius.
Salesius will check in for Favela. So it's going to be a free kick from McIntosh. Just inside of 40 yards out. Autry has to leave the match. Didn't catch the sub there. Matt Cheeves wants to have a conversation with the referee about probably a few different things. Looks like the referee was signaling that there was a kick there. That's not how it looked from up here. If anything, it was a step where he stepped on him. It's a lot of motioning from the referee as he's talking to Matt Cheeves. Not sure if Cheeves really bought it. Doesn't matter. It's a free kick for McIntosh. I don't think there was any intent from Favela. I think he's just trying to get to the ball, and then he's trying to land safely. Also, nothing wrong from Autry there, sliding across. It's just one of those things that happens in a match. Free kick, McIntosh. Driven. Header. Goal, 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 Chiefs! Jacob Wituki with a perfect set piece.
Scored by your captain, Drew Stanton.
Jacob Wituki with the free kick. Drew Stanton with the slashing run. First time header. 2-0 McIntosh. Favela checking back in now after the yellow card, after the foul, and after the goal. Salesis leaves. 2-0 to McIntosh. Felt like Dalton had control early. McIntosh has grown into the match and taken control. They had the better chances early. Foul by Hody. Free kick for Dalton. Played quickly by Herman Santana. Dalton on the right side. Trying to find room to operate in. It's been at a premium in the last 10 minutes or so. Far side throw for McIntosh. On will take it. Low to Hody at midfield. Dalton comes away with it. Stanton wins it back for the Chiefs. Dalton clears. McIntosh now driving down the left wing. Backheel attempt, blocked. McIntosh finds it. Clearing attempt, blocked. Dalton finally plays it up the flank, and it stays in. Big switch looking for Ivan Rodriguez. Headed back across. Dalton now working on the right side in the final third. 1v1 opportunity. Favela trying to get the shot off. Can't do it. Wants to turn back to his left. It's cleared to midfield. Jose Chavarria almost loses possession near midfield. Denny almost forced the turnover. Dalton throw. Diagonal over the head of Favela. Zeke Ortiz gets a touch, but it's McIntosh in the center circle trying to break. That was broken up by Romeo Chavarria. Ortiz up the left side, overlapping run from Zeke. Can't find him. McIntosh making sure that Zeke Ortiz isn't getting many touches today. Throw for Romeo Chavarria. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half. 2-0 McIntosh. Chiefs clear out of their defensive third, headed back to the left side. Chavarria. Header initially won by McIntosh, cleared out. Logan Mills won the first header. Idam cleared it, I think, over our heads in the press box. Romeo Chavarria will take the throw. 10 yards from the end line. Might play it back to him. No space here. Ivan Rodriguez wanted to get a left-footed cross in, but at last touch off of Rodriguez, goal kick McIntosh.
Now stepping for McIntosh.
Caleb Kreitner checking back into the match. 2 goals, 2 assists in his senior year so far, Kreitner. He's going to replace Gabe Mwanda. Matthew Yee comes across to have a conversation with Bunky Colvin. Two set pieces for McIntosh have led to the goals. Hody, loose touch. Clearance deflected off of him. Not deflected off of him. It's going to be a throw for McIntosh. Down the line for Hody. Runs through a challenge and gets a foul. Free kick 20 yards from goal on the left side for the Chiefs. Last 2 set-piece opportunities have ended up in the back of the net. 2 out of the last 3. Played short. Didn't work. Goal kick. Maybe overthought at that time. Dalton will bring it back into play after a substitution. Alexis Plaza, the freshman, started the match. He's back in now. Not easy for freshmen to get into the starting lineup for either one of these teams. Plaza's the only one who did it today. So many seniors for McIntosh. A couple of sophomores along with Plaza for Dalton. Soria drives into the middle of the park. Collision, whistle blown, and a free kick for McIntosh. Just over 40 yards from goal, right in the middle. These can often be a little difficult to figure out what you want to do with it because you don't have a natural angle. McIntosh with 3 players to the left, 4 with 1 well out wide, 3 to the right. Mills is going to go over to the left side to overload there. It's chipped to that side, headed across over the bar. Flag was up anyway. Goal kick Dalton, trailing by 2. Just over 7 minutes left in the first half. Coming up at 6 o'clock, McIntosh will host St. Anne Pacelli of Columbus in the girls' game of the week, presented by Kaiser Permanente. Free kick Dalton in the middle third. Lopez thought about taking it quick. He's not. Drives it to the top of the 18. Ortiz heads it to the right. Battle for it. Falls to the Catamounts. Ivan Rodriguez slips it to his left to Ortiz. Ortiz in the 18. 1v2. Bodied off of it initially. Runs out of room as he tries to get to the end line. Goal kick. Ortiz tried to cut back to his right foot, but ran into 2 McIntosh defenders. Just nowhere to go. Took a little bit too long to develop that time. The rhythm that Dalton was developing early has been lost with the 2 goals. Very curious to see the second half approach from the Catamounts. A long throw and a free kick have led to McIntosh with a 2-0 lead. Less than 6 minutes left. Flicked on over the head of Ortiz. Lopez heads it forward. Dalton back into the attacking half. Ortiz on the left flank. It's knocked off of him. Throw Chiefs. Nothing Zeke could do about that one. Thrown in quickly. Cleared by Santana. Throw McIntosh just inside the attacking half. Mills will take it. Five minutes. Mills throws in up the line. 2-0 Chiefs. Lopez gets a half clearance. It's won back by McIntosh in the middle third. Knocked forward by Watuki. Jose Chavarria pops it up into the air, but McIntosh do not connect on the passing. Goal kick. Gabe Mwanda will come back into the match.
Now subbing for McIntosh, number 17, Gabe Moana.
Gabe Mwanda will go in up top this time. He'll replace Alton Hody. Hody was not off the pitch yet. Taking his time, the clock did not stop during that. I think Israel Soria was trying to make a point. Soria drives into the middle third. Header won by Mwanda. Slay heads it across to the left. Lopez clears it back into the middle third. Slay trying to run this down as McIntosh is still in the attacking half. Dalton finds Ortiz in the center circle. Ortiz, quick look down the left side to Ivan Rodriguez. Rodriguez into the final third, out wide on the left. Favela. Long shot, low to the near post. Save, not a save. It was already off the side of the post. Thornhill, off the side of the frame is the better way to explain it. Thornhill was diving across. Couldn't tell if he had gotten there. He did not, but I think he had the post covered. The shot was low and went off the side of the frame. Goal kick, McIntosh. That time it was Dalton with the quick strike attack. Push in the back. David Saldana fouls Mwanda. McIntosh free kick. They take it quickly. It's over the head, but Jose Chavarria is able to get there and head it down. Now it's Dalton trying to break. Ortiz in the center circle once again, dribbling to his left. Ortiz, Ivan Rodriguez, 20 yards from goal. Rodriguez can't find a way through. Idam shuts that down. Logan Mills was involved. Throw McIntosh. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Mills will take the throw. McIntosh will slow things down a couple beats. 2:10 on the clock. 2-0 McIntosh. Chiefs throw. Rodriguez heads it inside. Battle for it. Favela there, but he doesn't get a touch. Swung into the middle. Dalton trying to settle. They do not. Pop back into the attacking half for McIntosh. Now it's Dalton back on it in the middle third. Just back and forth, no control in the last couple minutes. McIntosh blasts it into the attacking half, looking for Slay. He drops off, finds the second ball, but a nice recovery to take it off of him. Dalton in possession in their defensive third. Lopez into the middle third, cleared back. Dalton can't control. Chiefs in possession. 80 seconds left. Dalton comes away with it on the right side. Ortiz gets a touch, gets hit, whistle blown. Ortiz goes for the flick, and he got whacked. 40 yards from goal. He's back up on his feet. No card. And not sure what the back and forth is, but Jacob Watuki pointing fingers at Ortiz. Little surprising, no yellow card there as we tick under a minute left. Ivan Rodriguez, 40 yards from goal, right in the middle for Dalton. Play short to the right. Lopez looking for a cross, slips it down the right side. Can Dalton find the cross? They do low to the near post, knocked away, corner kick. They're running out of time to get this off. Played short. Driven, top of the 6. Ortiz with a header. It comes off the side of his head. Rodriguez trying to run it down. Clock ticking down to 10 seconds. McIntosh with a clearance, and that'll probably do it. 2 goals off of set pieces for the Chiefs, and that's going to take them into the locker room at halftime. Clock's at 0. There's the horn. Took a couple extra seconds there. It would have been really interesting if Dalton had found a goal. They don't. 2-0 McIntosh. Goals from Stanton and Idam, the 2 center backs. One off a long throw, one off a free kick, and McIntosh will head to the locker room with a 2-goal lead. We'll be back in 10 minutes with second half action from Peachtree City. Chiefs 2, Catamounts 0.
We've got Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Georgia.
This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA is a national nonprofit working to transform youth and high school sports so that every child has a positive character-building youth sports experience. PCA provides live and online workshops to train double-goal coaches whose first goal is winning and whose second, more important goal is teaching life lessons through sports. PCA also has workshops for parents and high school student athletes. For more information, please visit positivecoach.org.
Welcome back to Peachtree City. McIntosh leading Dalton 2-0 in our SDH Boys High School Game of the Week, presented by Kaiser Permanente. Girls High School Game of the Week coming up at 6 p.m. McIntosh will be hosting St. Anne Pacelli of Columbus. John Nelson will have the call with you on that one. Top two teams in 5A, both undefeated coming into this one, but it's McIntosh with the 2-goal lead. Friday night, I'll be in Gwinnett County as Central Gwinnett heads over to face Mill Creek. Girls kick off at 5:30. Boys will start at 7:30. And on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. is when it posts. Soccer is in session. Our weekly high school recap. We'll get caught up on the latest coaches' rankings. A new poll came out. We'll get caught up on some of the upsets around the state. There's been some interesting results in the last week. That's Soccer is in session, 7 p.m. on Wednesday night, wherever you get your SDH podcasts. We'll be back in 5, second half action, McIntosh and Dalton. It's the Chiefs leading the Catamounts 2-0.
A ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
I put out my campfire and Smokey Bear hugged me.
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service Ad Council and your state forester.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit. Because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man. your worst man. You, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Every year, millions of Americans are exposed to a contagious virus.
What is this virus? It's stigma.
Stigma promotes an environment of shame,
fear, and silence,
which prevents millions of people from seeking help.
But there's good news.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness believes stigma towards mental illness is 100% curable.
So do yourself and everyone a favor.
Go to curestigma.org and get tested for stigma.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the GHSA, are the 195,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Georgia. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Welcome back to Peachtree City GA. Soccer down here, high school boys. Game of the week. The McIntosh Chiefs 2-0 up on the Dalton Catamounts. Dalton 7-0 coming into this one. McIntosh 6-0. Number 1 Catamounts versus number 2 Chiefs, according to scoreboard.com. The 5A boys' top 2 teams meeting here in not quite mid-season, but pre-region play. Expect to see both of these teams making a deep run in the GHSA playoffs. McIntosh knocked out in the quarterfinals last year by St. Pius. Dalton lost in the state championship game in 6A to Lassiter in 2022. Both goals for the Chiefs on set pieces. One from a long throw, Will Idam on the back post. Drew Stanton from a free kick. It's the center backs with the goals for the Chiefs. Dalton had a couple of looks late in that half, but they haven't really tested Sam Thornhill in goal. Let's kick it for 40 more from Peachtree City. McIntosh kicks off all green, moving right to left on your radio dial. Dalton, all white, moving from left to right. It's McIntosh with a quick, long throw from Mark Grassi. Cross to the right side. Chiefs knock it forward. Mwanda trying to get there. Christopher Lopez with the outside of the right foot clearance. Throw-in opportunity for McIntosh. 30-ish yards from goal. The Chiefs have really taken advantage of these long throws. Decided size advantage for the Chiefs. They threatened on one of these. Scored on the next one. Threatened on another. And now moving up, he's going to take this throw a lot further up the field than where it went out. About 15 yards further up. It's headed to the near, thrown into the near post. Header goes wide from Alton Hody. The assistant referees and the referee are not paying attention to where the throw is coming from on that long throw. I don't know. Maybe the long run up, backing up all the way to the fence, they lose their bearings, but the goal was not thrown in anywhere near where it should have been. That one was the same, about 15 yards of a difference. Jose Chavarria clears it out. It's going to be a long throw. Now, it went out 35 yards from goal. Let's see where the throw is taken from. It's Will Idam who's going to take this throw. And he's moved way up, and the referee actually just allowed it. I think the referee stopped him from moving up further. It's thrown in from the 10 to the near post, to the 10-yard line on a football field. It went out at the 25. Jose Chavarria clears it straight up into the air. It's going to be a throw on the near side this time for McIntosh. Went out 20 yards off the end line. It's going to be a long throw, this time from the near side. It's Stanton who will take it. Stanton all the way back against the fence. Here he comes up to the touch line. Long throw launched into the back post. Headed away by the Catamounts. They can't get out of their own half, though. Drop back to Ortiz. He's going to try to dribble his way out. Christopher Lopez up the right side. Looking for Vavella. It's cleared. Angel Salesis has to run it down. Lopez takes a touch. Dalton still in their own half. Can't find the opening to find Favela on the right side, so it's a throw for McIntosh just inside the attacking half. Thrown in by Grassi. He moves way up the line as well. Referee watches him, lets him go. Cleared by Dalton. McIntosh bombs it back into the attacking half. Referee blows the whistle. It's going to be a foul on McIntosh. And the free kick was taken 5 yards off of the spot, and it's brought back. Hey, I want to be clear when I'm talking about where these throws are being taken. It is an advantage, no way around that. But you take what is given to you in this game. If you're allowed to move up a few extra yards, you take it every single time, and you make that whistle be blown to bring it back. Hasn't been today. Mwanda gets a touch for the McIntosh. Dalton player knocked over. It's Plaza who goes down. Foul committed by Grassi. Free kick for the Catamounts. Just 10 yards inside the attacking half. It's not really in a dangerous spot. Christopher Lopez will take it. 5 minutes into the second half, it's McIntosh 2-0 over Dalton. Lopez, free kick, played up the right side. Saldana, overlap from Lopez. Saldana dribbles inside. Saldana, left-footed shot. Goal, 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 Catamounts. The overlapping run from Lopez froze everyone, and Saldana drives a low shot past Sam Thornhill, and it's 2-1 now. Buckle up, folks. Great shot from Saldana. Just the overlap created the space for Saldana, and he hits it hard and low. I don't think Thornhill saw it till the last minute. Ball goes out, a little bit of shoving afterwards. It's a McIntosh throw. Lopez and Mwanda getting into it a little bit. Referee tries to calm everybody down. He's going to give a yellow card to Lopez. Lopez had the last of the incident. He shoved Mwanda. So Lopez will have to come out. It's Salvador Martinez who will come in. It's going to be a long throw from Drew Stanton once again. He's trying to find the right angle. Has to clear out the bench area to get it. Bags being moved out of the way. Girls team having to step to the side. Stanton's going to take this long throw from about 35 yards off the end line. Throws it in, flicked onto the back post, headed down. Soria with a huge save. Israel Soria, the flick on, created a very difficult opportunity. It's a free kick from inside the 6. I think Soria was hit after he made the save. Great play from Soria. Now another foul's called on McIntosh. Referee trying to get control of this one as tensions have ratcheted up in the second half with that goal from Saldana. 2-1 Chiefs, 34 and some change left in it. What would you expect from McIntosh and Dalton, right? Free kick played long, top of the 18. Header won by Idam. It's Mwanda. Mwanda gets away from him. Cleared away by Plaza. McIntosh throw near side. And Grassie's forced to go backwards this time as he was creeping up the line. Inside his own half. Not quite as much of an impact that time. And he has to go back again after throwing it. So the clock continues to tick down. Grassie's going to take the throw here for a second time. He was forced backwards twice by the referee. Now he throws it in. Flicked on, but it's to the feet of Jose Chavarria. His pass intercepted at midfield by Kreitner. Kreitner looks for the long ball. It's Soria at the top of his 18, gathering it in. 33 minutes and some change. Dalton has cut the lead in half. Can they find an equalizer in the second half, or can McIntosh put this thing away? Idam steps up to win a header. Jose Chavarria knocks it back into the attacking half. Plaza wants to turn the corner on the right side. He's got help. Favela now. He's got help from Salesis. Pass over hit. Goal kick McIntosh. It's going to be a goal kick. Thornhill will take it. Chiefs will take their time on these restarts, as they should, with a 2-1 lead. Thornhill plays it into the middle third. Header won by Plaza. Favela trying to find the handle. He does. Cleared away from him by Idam. Great recovery by Idam. Flicked forward. Hody offside. McIntosh trying to knock that over the top and flick it down. Denny looking for Hody. Hody's run started too early. Dalton now in possession. Long diagonal down the right side. Too long. Throw McIntosh. 31 and a half left. Grassi will take the throw. He's in his defensive third. Dalton's going to step up high to press. Grassi with the throw. It's over the head of Salesis. Plaza commits the foul on Mwanda. Dalton bench was right in front of them. They thoroughly disagree with that decision. McIntosh tried to take the free kick, knocked it off of somebody. They wanted a yellow card. Referee was still trying to get the spot and deal with the Dalton bench. He was not happy about the call in the first place. Meanwhile, the clock continues to tick down. Less than 31 minutes. Conversation here with the referee, with Stanton and Idam. Idam will take the free kick. Will Idam drives this one down the middle of the pitch. Jose Chavarria heads it down. Dalton in the middle third. Idam over the back of Favela, foul called. Ortiz takes the free kick quickly. Saldana across to the left. Here come the Catamounts down the left side. Pass intercepted. Good defensive work from the McIntosh Chiefs. Dalton will earn a throw. 25 yards from goal. Thrown in corner of the 18. Favela bumped off of that. McIntosh player, as he's backpedaling, bumps into him and stays down. Wonder if he twisted his ankle as he stepped into him. It's Drew Stanton, I believe, on that far corner. Clock's under 30 minutes left. It hasn't been stopped. Stanton's back up to his feet. Nothing in it, and I don't think Stanton was insinuating that it was. Just an awkward step. Throw Dalton, 20 yards from goal, into the 18s, headed down and cleared away by the Chiefs. Hody bounces over his head. Jose Chavarria at midfield. Mishits the pass, so it's a McIntosh throw inside their own half. Edge of the middle third. Chiefs throwing up the line. It's Dalton who comes away with it. Here come the Catamounts. Tackled away from Favela. Foul called. Thought Stanton had timed that challenge well, and he passed it away after the whistle was blown. Dalton wants a yellow card on Stanton. They're not going to get it. Everybody a little frustrated right now. Free kick back in play. Dalton on the left. Favela into the 18. Looking for the cross. Clearance was blocked. It's going to be a goal kick. Could have taken your pick there. I think it's a goal kick or a foul and a free kick for McIntosh. Don't think it's a corner. $28+ left. McIntosh goal kick. They've lost the momentum a little bit after the Saldana goal, but they still lead 2-1. Thornhill into the middle third. Header won by Ortiz. Great vertical from Ortiz. Favela lays it off. Catamounts on the left side. They can't find a way through, but they earn a free kick. Another one where the decision is a little strange based off the way the game had been refereed before. It's getting called much tighter now, and it's an opportunity for Dalton. Free kick 24 yards out on the left flank. 27.5 left. 10 yards requested and granted. One-man wall. 6 Catamounts on the back post. Scattered all around the 18-yard box. Zeke Ortiz lurking off to the backside of that. Stanton is staying with Ortiz everywhere he goes. Free kick delivered low to the near post. It's off of Thornhill, and he's able to gather it in. Thought that had gone out for a corner possibly. Good hands from Thornhill. Tried to sneak that one in at the near post. Middle third, knocked back into the attacking half by the Catamounts. Ortiz knocked over. Free kick Dalton. Mwanda gets a yellow card for that. Might be a little bit of accumulation for Mwanda. So free kick 10 yards inside the attacking half for the Catamounts.
Subbing in for McIntosh.
Foul count has definitely swung the other way here in the second half. Dalton getting the calls right now. This free kick will be taken from 10 yards inside the attacking half, off the left hash. Driven, looking for Ortiz, comes off a defender into the arms of Thornhill. Thornhill punt, trying to kickstart an attack, looking for Hody. Hody jumps into Chavarria, foul called. Laid off short. Saldana. Ortiz now in the attacking half, and he has space for maybe the first time today. Pass behind Plaza. Over to the left side now for Dalton. Back into the middle, Saldana. Foul called. Saldana takes it quickly. Drifting to the right, long-range shot over the bar. It is going to be a corner. It was high anyway, but Thornhill couldn't know that, and he got a hand to it. Didn't get much of it if he did. It was already going over, so it's a corner for Dalton. Saldana will take it. Outswinger from the near post. 25 minutes left. Near post. McIntosh with a half clear. It's played back into the corner for Saldana. Saldana overruns it initially. He's just shielded over the corner flag, knocked onto the track. Good defending from Idam. Will Idam has been really impressive for McIntosh today. Not just the goal. Throw in up the line. Off of Plaza's shoulder. Throw Dalton. Saldana, 30 yards from goal. Turn into Ortiz. Ortiz tries to turn inside. It's cleared away by Denny. Popped into the air. Dalton comes down with it. Edge of the attacking third. Now McIntosh wins it back. Gets tripped up. Free kick for the Chiefs. And a yellow card. Not for the foul. The yellow card is for dissent after the foul. And it's Favela, and it's his second, and that's a red. And that changes everything, folks. Dalton has been the more dangerous team in the second half. 24:08 on the clock. Favela gets a, frankly, soft yellow in the first half that leads to a goal, and then gets a yellow for dissent after a foul by someone else, and he's sent off. Referee comes over to the Dalton technical area to have a conversation. Happened on the other side of the field. We don't know what was said. There are some things that can be said that will automatically get that card. It was not a straight red, though. It was a yellow. So that was a second yellow and a send-off. So Favela's off, Dalton's down to 10, and McIntosh has a 2-1 lead. Don't think the explanation really sat well with the Dalton coaching staff. 24:08 left in this one. 11-10. Jose Chavarria wins a header. Dalton in possession, looking for Ortiz down the right side. Idam's there. Tries to play it up into the press box. Came up just a little short, it's in the stands instead. Throw inside the attacking half, Herman Santana. Herman Santana down the line, looking for David Santana. Heads it forward, nobody home. Goal kick. And a corner's given. Okay. The AR signaled the corner. I did not see the touch. Corner taken quickly. David Santana looking for Ortiz. Gets past him. Plaza knocks it into the 18. It's cleared on the backside. Herman Santana tries to get control for Dalton. Everybody's asking for fouls. And this one is given to Dalton. 40 yards from goal. Second half has had zero rhythm. Fouls every 30 seconds, it feels like. Free kick, 40 yards from goal, middle of the pitch. Dalton with 10. Driven into the top of the 18 and cleared. McIntosh trying to get out of their defensive third. They do not. Saleses, corner of the 18. Battle for it. Everybody's kicking at it. Who's going to get possession? A foul's called. McIntosh free kick. AR put the flag up. Everybody was kicking at anything that moved that time, so not surprised we have a foul in that sequence. 22 plus left. Dalton trailing 2-1. McIntosh with 2 first-half goals. Set-piece mastery, trying to make that stand up. Free kick driven into the attacking half. It's off of Hody. Throw Dalton. Herman Santana runs it down. And he'll take the throw inside his own half, down the line, looking for David Santana. Headed out by Watuki. Herman Santana does it again. Watuki does it again. Loose touch from Grassi. Herman Santana now in the attacking half. He has to take a couple steps back at the insistence of the referee. Santana over the head of Ortiz. McIntosh heads it into the middle third. Hody, midfield, goes for the back heel, doesn't find it. Plaza comes away with it. Plaza skips past one. Plaza slips a pass. Ortiz slips on his own, and that goes out. McIntosh comes away with it. Foul called. McIntosh might have had a break there. Matthew Yee is tripped up 10 yards inside his own half. It's a 50-50 on the advantage decision there. The referee calls the foul. Will Idam standing over it along with Jacob Watuki. Idam headed to the University of North Florida in the fall. Watuki will take the free kick. Looking for Hody on the backside. It's headed up by Dalton. Volley attempt pulled wide. Out for a throw, actually, right up against the corner flag. Dalton throw, pressure from McIntosh. Good pressure from the Chiefs. Clearing pass is blocked, and it does go out for a goal kick. McIntosh wanted the corner. They don't get it. Halfway through the second half, 2-1. Dalton's cut the lead in half. David Santana with a great goal. But now Dalton playing with 10. Luis Favela, who scored on Friday against Southeast Whitfield. 2 yellow cards he sent off. And Dalton's going to have to find a way to level this with 10 men. Israel Soria. Header won by Mwanda. Hody trying to get control for McIntosh. Jose Chavarria clears it in front of him. Catamounts, middle third, down the right side for Ortiz. He does get there. Ortiz into the 18. Ortiz wants to get an angle for the shot, cannot find it. Wave after wave of defenders for McIntosh that time, and it's Mark Grassi who makes the play. Ortiz with a little bit of a feint. McIntosh defender, I believe it was Watuki, slid to try to get there in front of him. Didn't get to the ball, and that gave Ortiz an opportunity to get into the 18. Grassi cleaned it up. Corner, back post. Players down, no foul. McIntosh clears. 18 and a half left. Romeo Chavarria can't keep control for Dalton. To the opposite side to Ben Slay now for McIntosh. He tries to hit the early cross. That's picked off by Salvador Martinez. Dalton having a hard time finding the free man, playing with 10. They do find a throw-in inside their own half. McIntosh aggressive defending. Breaks the play up initially. Dalton earns a throw. Far side throw. 18 minutes left. Thrown in down the line. It's over the head of Ortiz. Headed out. Another throw. 20 yards up the field. Thrown in. Loose touch. McIntosh trying to find it. They do. Chiefs. Mwanda. Through the middle of the park. Plaza knocks him off of it cleanly. Plaza able to skip past one. He's fouled in the skipping process by Judd Denny. It's a lot of fouls that are being called, but yellow cards not going McIntosh's way. That's what the Dalton bench is arguing. Not many of the fouls have been worthy of it, but you do get into persistent infringement, and that starts to become a conversation. Weird second half, really disjointed. Free kick, low, top of the 18, clearance to Plaza. Plaza drives one low, past Thornhill, past the post, goal kick.
Now serving for McIntosh.
The early shot from distance from Dalton has caught McIntosh by surprise a couple of times. That one was wide. The Saldana shot caught Thornhill by surprise. Goal kick with 16 and a half left. McIntosh holding on to a 2-1 lead, but they have a man advantage the rest of the way. Thornhill, goal kick into the middle third, headed forward by the Catamounts. Idam knocks it back into the attacking half. Mwanda gets ahead to it, gets a boot to it. Able to run this down, try to hit a through ball. Dalton clears. Salesis in the middle third. Nobody home as he plays it down the right side. David Saldana trying to run it down. Jose Chavarria heads it back into Saldana's direction. Overhead flick. Salesis looking for Ortiz. Idam clears it out for a throw. Catamounts with subs coming. Christopher Lopez back into the match. Diego Paez as well. Lopez had a goal in that 3-0 win against Southeast Whitfield on Friday. Sophomore right back. Dalton's best game of the season in that 3-0 win. Lopez with the throw. It's cleared away from David Saldana. Yee long over the top, asking Ben Slay to go chase it. Jose Chavarria runs it down. Catamounts back into the middle third. Plaza gets a touch. Throw in McIntosh. 15 minutes left. Chiefs will take their time on bringing the ball back into play. 2-1 lead. Man advantage, but it's been the Chiefs in the second half who've been just a little rattled. Thornhill from the top of his 18, plays it into the center circle. It's headed forward by Denny. With Tukey heads it out at midfield for a throw for Dalton. Catamounts maybe growing in confidence a little bit. That confidence was dented when they went down to 10 men. But they are starting to find some passing combinations and spend a good bit of time in the attacking half. They have a throw here, 25 yards out. On the left, thrown in down the line. Not enough room to knock that cross in. Goal kick, McIntosh. 14 minutes left in this one. Thanks once again to our presenting sponsor, Kaiser Permanente. Thank you to Kaiser Permanente for helping soccer down here cover soccer all over the state of Georgia at every single level. Kaiser Permanente is also the presenting sponsor of Soccer is in Session, Wednesday nights at 7, wherever you get your Soccer Down Here podcasts. Get caught up on the latest high school soccer action all over the state, commitments, college updates, and more. McIntosh into the attacking third. Cross, back post. Scrambled clear. Lopez in the corner has to head it out for a throw. This is an opportunity for McIntosh. 10 yards off the end line. Drew Stanton jogging over to take it. Gets a drink of water along the way. And he'll take the throw. Stanton 8 lanes off the field, all the way off the track. He's behind a tree from my view. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the 18-yard box. The clock continues to tick, 12:40 on it now. Stanton will take the throw. Whistle blown. Still don't see him. He's behind the tree. Here he comes. Stanton into the 6. Sordia got hands to it, and it's goal, 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 McIntosh. Israel Sordia came for it, got something on it. Jacob Wituki hits it off the hop inside the 18-yard box. The long throw is led to 2 for McIntosh. 3 on the day. The other one's from a free kick, and McIntosh cruising now with the 3-1 lead and the man advantage. .12:18 on the clock. Dalton trailing by 2. They kick off. Plaza fouled. Free kick Dalton inside their own half. David Saldana, he's the goal scorer for the Catamounts. He plays it back to Jose Chavarria. Lopez touches it inside to Plaza. Back down the line for Lopez to chase. Idam tries to hit that one to Coweta County. Throw in Dalton. Lopez will take the throw, corner of the 18. Saldana nearly turns to find the angle. Cleared away. Lopez will try the throw again. Came off the hand of Saldana as he turned, so it's going to be a free kick. That's brought back. 11:20. Scoreline holds. McIntosh will go to 7-0. Dalton will fall to 7-1. Chapel Hill also 6-0 in 5A. They're ranked number 6 according to scoreboard.com. The list of undefeated teams is starting to shrink. Going to lose one here today. Dalton can't find the combination through the middle third. Slay. Jose Chavarria. Jose Chavarria wins that battle. Knocks it up the right side. Wituki finds Mwanda. Grassi just swings at it wildly, knocks it back into play. Lopez heads it down the right side. Idam. We're going to run out of match balls at this point. That's 2 in Coweta now. Lopez will take the throw. Thrown into the 18. It's over the head of Ortiz. Trying to turn Paez. Cuts back to his right. Shot blocked. Good defensive work from Grassi. Pop back into the attacking half. McIntosh just heads it down. 2-goal lead for the Chiefs. 10 minutes left. Battle in the middle of the pitch between Paez and Mwanda. Foul by Paez. Mwanda doesn't want to get up. Paez and Lopez try to help him up. He didn't want their help. Stays down. It's going to be a free kick. Clock will continue to tick. Idam takes the free kick. Long. Jose Chavarria gets ahead to it. Sordia comes for it. Doesn't get there. This is going to be a penalty. Mwanda's knocked over in the 18. AR on the far side put the flag up immediately. Clock will stop at 9:21. Mwanda slow to get up. Mwanda got his head to it. I don't know if Soria got a touch at all. Collision, Mwanda down. Foul called. Penalty ensuing. Mwanda's back up. He'll be helped off. Dalton having a conversation with the referee. And they show the goalkeeper a yellow card. Israel Soria gets a yellow card for trying to make a play, so he has to leave, and now it's a penalty against Andre Mesa, sophomore goalkeeper coming in. That doesn't deserve a yellow card. That's an incorrect call. It's 3-1. It doesn't make a difference. This can make it 4-1, but that's a very difficult call to make. Soria is trying to play the ball. That's not a yellow card. Penalty for McIntosh. Slay standing over it. Sorry, Drew Stanton standing over it. Looking for his second. Meza, the sophomore, in goal. Stanton backed up to the top of the 18. Whistle blown. Steps forward. Goal, goal, goal. Drew Stanton and the McIntosh Chiefs. 4-1 to McIntosh.
Scored by your captain, Drew Stanton.
McIntosh will surely be the number one team in 5A in the next coaches' rankings. Dalton was number one coming into this. They were coming in off of a 3-0 win over their rivals, Southeast Whitfield. Maybe expended a lot of emotional energy in that one. McIntosh has looked good today, especially from set pieces. All 4 goals coming from set pieces. 2 from long throws, 1 from the spot, 1 from a free kick. Dalton playing with 10. Idam comes up short of Coweta County with that clearance. It comes off the light pole. Pretty high up the light pole, actually. And he went into the bench area, and Dalton players did not appreciate that. It's going to be a throw, but now it's going to have to be brought back. Game management's been a bit of an adventure today. Christopher Lopez will take the throw. It's back to Lopez. Flicks it over his head, headed forward. Lopez heads it down to Ortiz. It's been a quiet day for Zeke Ortiz. Jose Chavarria overhead kick. Into the middle third. It's back to Chavarria. Good little pop pass out wide to the right to Lopez, but he can't keep it in. One of those days for the Dalton Catamounts. They can't get anything going. David Saldana with the goal.
10, Matthew Yee.
Matthew Yee back into the match, replacing Ben Slay. Dalton will have their complaints. There's no way around that. They will have things that they can complain about, the things that will fuel them the rest of the way. But McIntosh has taken advantage of everything in this one. Those individual moments in matches, it's been all McIntosh today. Another throw for Grassi. 7.5 left. 4-1 McIntosh. Cleared away. Another throw. Game is grinding to a halt here. A 4-1 lead. McIntosh is in no hurry to make anything happen. This will be another long throw from Drew Stanton. Has to rearrange the furniture first. Get that long run up. I think he can only get 7 lanes here. Stanton approaches, throws in. He jumped, and he was well onto the field, and nothing was called. The AR's actually got the flag up, but the referee doesn't know about it. Dalton's cleared it. And now finally it's seen that was not a legal throw. Referee didn't see any of that. McIntosh player down at the penalty spot. Was the usual pileup in the 18 on the long throw. McIntosh player staying down. Clock stopped at 6:07. The long throw from Stanton is an absolute weapon for McIntosh. That time, he jumped onto the field, and I don't think he really brought it directly over his head either. AR saw it, put the flag up. The Dalton coaching staff had been arguing about that all day long. And it's spotted at 4-1 with 6:07 left. Clock stopped. McIntosh injury inside the 18. Might be a cramp, the way it looks like players being stretched, right leg. Dalton back in action next Tuesday. They will travel to Northwest Whitfield. It's been a little bit of a difficult year for Northwest Whitfield. They lost to Sprayberry last week. 3-3 draw with the Dalton Academy as well. Northwest, a defending state runner-up. It's going to be a throw for Dalton after the illegal throw from Stanton. I believe it was Carter Groh who was injured. He's on the bench now, standing up. I think he's going to be okay. I think it was a cramp. Dalton now down the left side. Less than 6 minutes left. Good defending. Tackled away. Played up the right side. Yee up top. Cross, back post. Meza gets a touch to it. He stayed in the game. Cleared out to Grassi. Corner of the 18. Played back down the left side, offside. The long run down the left, and when the ball recycled back out, Joe O'Brien was caught offside. Foul in the middle third. Lopez will take the free kick for Dalton. 5+ left. Catamounts on the left flank. Just nowhere to go. Turn, played down the line. 2 defenders there. Scrapping for it on that far side. Both players go down. Foul, free kick for McIntosh. Stanton will take the free kick. This McIntosh team is going to be very difficult to beat as they continue to really connect the dots in their play. Set pieces, no problem. Defending, no problem. Creating chances from the run of play will be the key for the Chiefs in 2023. O'Brien knocks it back. Picked off by the Catamounts inside their own half. Jose Chavarria. It's played all the way back to the goalkeeper, Meza. He came on for Soria after the yellow card. Meza trying to dribble his way out of trouble. That's risky. Chavarria plays it up the right side. Great flick from Lopez. It's cleared off of David Saldana. Wituki earns the throw for McIntosh. Hody will come back into the match.
Now subbing for McIntosh, number 9, Dalton, Hoti.
3.5 left. Throwing for Watuki down the line. Gets past Lopez. Plaza will run it down. It's going to be a goal kick. Three plus left. 4-1 McIntosh. Dalton into the attacking half, cleared away by Thornhill. Lopez, pass blocked. Falls to Ortiz. Nothing doing for Zeke Ortiz. Idam hits the long diagonal down the left side. O'Brien heads it forward. Jose Chavarria runs it down. Meza into the middle. Pass picked off. Dalton back in possession. 2.5 left. Going to be a throw for McIntosh just inside their attacking half. Chiefs back in action on the road in College Park on Friday night at Woodward. Been a rough year so far for Woodward. Tuesday night, a really interesting non-region match here in Peachtree City. Druid Hills is the opponent. Really good season for Druid Hills so far. Can they hang with these Chiefs? Then another interesting match here in Peachtree City next Friday, March 3rd, following Friday against Columbus. Columbus so far undefeated. Smaller classification. But some good competition coming up for the McIntosh Chiefs in their next few matches. Just over 90 seconds left. We have an incident off the ball. A yellow card to McIntosh is Will Idam. Idam gets the yellow. He has to leave the match. .143. McIntosh will bring this back into play. 4-1 lead for the Chiefs. McIntosh just waiting for the final whistle at this point. Blasted forward. O'Brien tried to run it down, wasn't able to get there. Throw for Dalton. 75 seconds left. Coming up next, McIntosh and St. Anne Pacelli from Columbus. Girls High School Game of the Week. John Nelson will have the call for you. It'll be a new program on SDH, so if you're listening to this live, you will have to load up the new one. And thanks for hanging out with us on the SDH app or soccerdownhere.net. This one is winding down very, very slowly. 40 seconds left. McIntosh free kick. Out for a throw. Catamounts will take it. Alton Hody just runs in front of Salvador Martinez, who wanted to take that. No need for that stuff at this point. These two teams might meet again in the state tournament, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the final. There's going to be incidents from today that are remembered next time these two are on the same pitch. It's been a very interesting match. McIntosh, from the set pieces, from the dead ball situations, they have been almost perfect. Thornhill just plays it out sideways. That's the horn. That's the final whistle. And the McIntosh Chiefs go to 7-0 Dalton falls to 7-1. McIntosh 4-1 winners today. 2 goals from Drew Stanton, 1 from the penalty spot, 1 from a free kick, perfectly placed header. And it's long throws, free kicks, and penalties that lead McIntosh to a big win today, and likely the number 1 spot in the 5A rankings. Dalton against Northwest next time out next Tuesday. McIntosh on the road Friday night at Woodward Academy. St. Anne Pacelli and McIntosh Girls High School Game of the Week coming up at 6 p.m. on the SDH app and soccerdownhere.net. Soccer is in session tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll get caught up on the other classifications around the state, but 5A has a new king, and right now it's the McIntosh Chiefs. We'll be back with more from Peachtree City at 6 p.m. Hang out with us on the SDH app and soccerdownhere.net. Mucha plata, y'all.